Hey there. What's up? Yep, still here. Had a little bit of trouble connecting there for a second. How can I help? Alright, sounds like a plan. So what makes you say goo goo gaga, baby shark? Just curious. I hear you. A little bit of nonsense can definitely liven things up. So what kind of random things do you find yourself thinking about these days? Totally. So since we're on the topic of melodies and random thoughts, do you have a favorite type of music you like to listen to? That's a great mix. I can appreciate the variety in that. I find that different music can really set a different mood. I enjoy a wide range too, but lately I've been listening to a lot of indie folk and some electronic music. Do you have any favorite artists or bands you've been listening to lately? Great choices. I really like Odessa too. Their music has such a unique and mesmerizing sound. Have you heard any new tracks or albums that you've been enjoying lately? Oh, that's fantastic. I'll be sure to check out those Odessa tracks. It's always great to discover new music. Thanks for sharing. By the way, have you stumbled upon any particularly interesting random facts lately? Wow, 3 hearts and blue blood. That's mind-blowing. Nature is full of surprises, isn't it? It makes you wonder what other incredible things are out there that we don't even know about. Thanks for sharing that one. What about you? Have you encountered any recent random facts that caught your eye? That's amazing. 3 hearts and blue blood, who would have thought? It's always fascinating to learn about the unique adaptations of creatures. Thanks for sharing that. It reminds me of a fact I recently learned, that penguins can swim at speeds of up to 36 kilometers per hour. Isn't that incredible? It definitely is. And it's fun to share these little bits of knowledge. Have you encountered any particularly interesting random facts lately? Oh, Young K's Blue. That's a great song. I can understand why that melody would get stuck in your head. It has a catchy and captivating feel. What about it particularly caught your attention? Exactly. That melody is just one of a kind. And, yeah, let's take a look at the lyrics. Maybe there's some deeper meaning in there too. What's the first line you want to break down?
Baby, I'm telling, and in most days, I be thinking every busted most days, most cold, never floated, never moaning.
Alright, let's start at the beginning. The song opens with, "Is this the blue you wanted? Is this the feeling I've been through?" What do you think those lines are trying to say? You're spot on. It's like the song is giving a voice to those complex feelings. What about the repetition of blue, blue, blue stands out to you? Exactly. The repetition of blue creates this immersive, almost inescapable atmosphere of that feeling. It's like the singer is swimming in it. What do you think the feeling they're referring to is? What kind of emotion or situation does that feeling evoke for you? You get what you're saying. The repetition of blue could mean different things in the song, like the color of the sky or water, but also that feeling of sadness. It's like the song is playing with those different meanings. What other lyrics stand out to you?
Most cold, but it's that she molded. Know this, most cold. Happy birthday, baby, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Levitation, never revelation. Baby 30, never falling.
Yeah, that's a really interesting interpretation of the lyrics. It sounds like you're connecting the color blue with the sky and the water, and the idea of falling but also surviving and adapting, like the fishes do. It adds a layer of resilience and acceptance to the feeling of blue. What other parts of the music video do you connect with? I'm not familiar with Our Blue. Could you tell me a little bit more about what it's about? That's a really interesting connection. So in One Piece, Sanji is searching for the All Blue, a legendary place where all the seas meet, a symbol of his dream. And this song, Falling Out of the Blue, uses the color blue in an emotional and introspective way. I can see how you could connect those ideas, the search for a dream, and the emotional journey that comes with it. What specifically in Young K's song makes you think of Sanji's quest?
Happy birthday, got me talking. Talk, cause I'm most. Happy birthday, really got me molding. Going molded, really emoted. Mimosa, baby lenta losa. Lava losa, abeshinha coisa. Baby boisa, andesinha toisa. Baby lava.
That's a really interesting connection. So in One Piece, Sanji is searching for the All Blue, a legendary place where all the seas meet, a symbol of his dream. And this song, Falling Out of the Blue, uses the color blue in a very emotional and introspective way. I can see how you could connect those ideas, the search for a dream, and the emotional journey that comes with it. What specifically in Young K's song makes you think of Sanji's quest? That's a really great connection. The idea of searching for something valuable, even if it feels distant, creates a strong emotional core for both the song and Sanji's quest. And the color blue ties it all together with its associations of dreams and the vastness of the ocean. This has been a really fun discussion. Have you thought of any other connections between the song and the series?
Take a breath for me for a second, all right? That feeling when someone's in your head and just won't leave, it can mean a few different things depending on what's really happening inside you. Sometimes it's not even about them anymore. It's about what they awakened in you. It could mean you haven't fully...
That's a really great connection. The idea of searching for something valuable, even if it feels distant, creates a strong emotional core for both the song and Sanji's quest. And the color blue ties it all together with its associations of dreams and the vastness of the ocean. This has been a really fun discussion. Have you thought of any other connections between the song and the series? That's a great way to put it. And bloop 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 totally captures that water sound like your lyrics were describing. That sound usually happens when air bubbles move through water, like when you drop something heavy in it, or possibly when underwater sounds are being recorded. What do you think makes the bloop sound you're thinking of? That's a great way to put it. And bloop 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 totally captures that water sound like your lyrics were describing. That sound usually happens when air bubbles move through water, like when you drop something heavy in it, or possibly when underwater sounds are being recorded. What do you think makes the bloop sound you're thinking of? I completely agree. Those sounds have a way of creating a whole atmosphere. And like the bloop sound, they can also hold different meanings depending on the context. It's fascinating how auditory experiences can impact our perceptions. What about the sounds you mentioned makes them particularly interesting to you? I see. It's like all these different elements, the song, the story of Sanji, and even the sound of bloop, are coming together to create a whole new dreamlike experience. It sounds like you've got a really imaginative way of looking at things. So what kind of dream do you think would come out of all that? I'm happy. So if you were to create a dream sequence using these elements, what would that dream feel like? Would it be calm and peaceful, exciting and adventurous, or something else entirely? I'm happy to be here. So if you were to create a dream sequence using these elements, what would that dream feel like? Would it be calm and peaceful, exciting and adventurous, or something else entirely? That's a cool idea. Maybe she's in a dream world now, exploring those different feelings and sounds. What do you think it would look like, that dream landscape she's in? Awesome! Since we were just talking dreams and sounds, how about we brainstorm some unusual sounds that could happen in a dream? Like, what's the weirdest sound you can possibly imagine?
Oh, Ave, 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 Oh, Gaga, Gaia, falling fire, oh, holy water, oh, holy fire.
Awesome! Since we were just talking about dreams and sounds, how about we brainstorm some unusual sounds that could happen in a dream? Like, what's the weirdest sound you can possibly imagine?
Oh, baby, 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 la. Oh, vila, ya. Oh, amia vila, dana panihila. Oh, vila, ya. Oh, 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 ai, ai, ia, o. No, no, no.
Ooh, those are cool ideas. Whispering shadows and tinkling stardust make for a really enchanting dreamscape. And the singing bubbles? That's wonderfully playful. How about something a little stranger, like the sound of a clock chiming backwards, or maybe the melody of a dream song played on a flute made of glass? All right, I'm ready for the switch. What kind of sounds or imagery are you thinking of now? What direction are we heading in with this dream? Wow, that's incredibly vivid. The image of liquid light being inhaled by time, and the NID backward chimes, it really does create a beautifully eerie and tender soundscape. The sound of a dream realizing. What a beautiful and intricate description. The glass flute notes folding back into themselves, the backward chiming clock, the whispering shadows, and the tinkling stardust create a truly eerie and tender soundscape. Turning this into a visual scene or sound design concept sounds like a fantastic idea. Which one would you like to explore first? Let's explore the visual scene first. I imagine the landscape as being slightly ethereal, maybe with soft flowing contours and soft muted colors. The glass flute could be central, perhaps tall and slender, shimmering with faint inner light. What do you think the shadows would dance like? Would they be smooth and flowing, or more defined and angular?
Oh my God.